This video explores the red quadrant, its dimensions, and the 3 lines on a sample map. Focusing is an aggressive and emotional drive to achieve goals. It is about becoming so narrowly focused on personal goals or objectives that the wider picture becomes lost. It is about having an inherent need to control, to achieve, and to challenge people or things that stand in the way of results. It often involves being disinclined to listen to others' points of view and having a tendency to be intolerant, confrontational, or forceful. You can see from the underlying line that this is a natural strength for this candidate with a score of 87, with the adapted line and consistent line slightly lower. However, this is still a strong preference for this candidate. Delivering is a self-sufficient and structured drive to achieve objectives. It is about meeting tight deadlines by working in a very structured way that can be inflexible at times. It involves being independent, having the ability to work without supervision, and be good at ensuring that things get done properly. Delivering involves being self-sufficient and purposeful, as well as being concerned with realism and efficiency. The underlying line is about midpoint at 55, although the adapted and consistent lines are higher, indicating a stretch into these behaviours. However, this behaviour is not natural to the candidate, and this adaptation upwards may indicate that the candidate finds his behaviour uncomfortable and perhaps stressful. This adaptation outside of the candidate's natural comfort zone requires the brain to use far more energy and may be the cause of some of the other dimensions, particularly in the blue, being inhibited. PRISM does not provide the answer as to why the candidate is adapting upward, nor does it state whether this is right or wrong. These are areas that can be explored during the feedback session. With all dimensions, it is important to consider the impact of the introversion-extroversion score. This candidate's extroversion score is very high. Extroverted reds are outgoing, gregarious, straightforward, extremely direct, and vocal when it comes to expressing what they like or don't like. They are impatient and have difficulty relaxing if there are things that need to be done. They do not cope well with things that do not go their way. When they ask questions, they expect simple, direct answers. They need to control the activities and agenda. Introverted reds are quiet, introspective, serious, matter-of-fact people who are reliable and steadfast. They are practical, patient, and painstakingly systematic in their approach to solving problems. They do not enter into things impulsively. Their perseverance and quiet presence tends to act as a stabilizer for others. They enjoy quiet activities and solitude and prefer working by themselves rather than working with people.